Welcome to what is Rena talking about? Last year I put on this outfit and released a song called Pearls. Then I put on this and released a song called Pearls 2. And Pearls 2 is about the resilience, strength of character, and faith that sustained my family through the years of sharecropping following enslavement. It opens with part of a speech by the Fannie Lou Hamer, and I switch into a different English that kind of sounds like another language called Pig Latin. And this is because sharecropping is the glue between Mrs. Hamer, my family, Pig Latin, and the Voting Rights Act. Allow me to explain. Mrs. Hamer was a sharecropper in Mississippi where it first took hold after enslaved people were declared free. There was a desperate need for labor and money among Southern white landowners after losing the Civil War and the forced labor of black people. The idea was that a formerly enslaved black person would be able to work for a landowner for a share of the profits from the sale of the harvest. But after having just seen these people as property, it didn't go too well. See, white folks thought that they were inherently superior to their former property. But after many government promises falling through, 40 acres and a mule, black people were also looking for ways to earn a living. In comes sharecropping. By design, it denied black farm workers economic agency or mobility, like literally the freedom to get up and go to a different place. Much like slavery. You follow? Imagine working a full week and instead of getting paid, you get told you actually in debt. Landowners, former enslavers, charged sharecroppers for food, clothes, tools, and seed that they were required to buy in order to work. And they were required to buy it from the landowners. Yeah, they had a shop on the plantation that was owned by the, you following me. You following me, and I like you for that. They were also blatantly lied to about how much the crops actually sold for. I grew up hearing about how my great-grandfather would go to the landowner expecting to be paid and be told, "Sorry, Joe, I ain't got it. Crops didn't do well this month. I get you next time." He and my great-grandmother would get paid in sacks of flour and sugar. And to make this all worse, black people were granted the right to vote 7 years after we were declared free. But these white landowners used the system of sharecropping to enforce black voter suppression. I would not lie to you. And we're not talking just intimidation and harassment. We talking murder. We talking that N-word. We talking violence. Now, Mrs. Fannie Lou Hamer, who was a sharecropper, decided she was gonna go down and register. It took her 4 attempts. And on the first attempt, after traveling for 26 miles, landowner didn't even let her get to the door, met her out on the road. Told her, "You need to go unregistered. And I might let you keep your job. But to be real with you, I might not. Because Mississippi isn't ready for that." She said, "I hear you, folk, but I ain't registered for you. I did that for myself." He said, "Cool, you fired." She, her husband, and her children that lived on that land and worked on it for 18 years were immediately without a job and a home because she registered to vote.